Hello everyone, and welcome to the channel Mini Model Trains, where we focus on building small, portable micro layouts that you can take anywhere on the go at any time. Welcome to the railway. This is our first video, and for our first video we are going to be reviewing and unboxing the Kato Unitrack narrow gauge starter set. This set came out last year in 2024 and has not really seen much traction here in the United States. It is pretty popular outside of the States though. I was able to get this set online and it recently arrived and showed up. This narrow gauge set is in the scale of HON, HON30, or OO9, depending on what you are modeling and what part of the world you live in. The space between the rails are the same as N-scale or N-gauge track. What differentiates this set from the regular Kato N-scale track is the track tie spacing is a little bit wider and farther apart. It is prototypical to narrow gauge railways all across the world. So let us open the box and see what's inside, and then see how the track works. First, we have our instruction manual, which you can see is in both Japanese and in English, as well as it looks like it's also in German as well. The starter set comes with multiple pieces of track, as you can see, the power pack and the wires to connect the track to the power pack, and what is inside will make an oval that is 515 millimeters by 391 millimeters. That is roughly 15 inches by 20 inches. Kato is a Japanese company, therefore the instructions are in Japanese. In here we have our Kato SX standard power pack. This is the power pack that comes pretty much with every starter set that Kato makes. Here we have the power supply for the power pack. And then in here it feels like we have some of the tracks. We have our long straight piece. Not entirely sure what piece this is exactly, as it only connects on one side. So that's pretty interesting. If anybody knows what that is, please let us know in the comments. Another one of those pieces. This piece here is a piece that allows us to take the track joiners off of the track. Here we have some of our curved pieces. More of our curved pieces. Another one of these pieces that we don't know exactly what it is. Our wires that will connect to a terminal track and then will also connect to the back of the power pack. our last curved piece, one of our shorter straight track pieces. This is also our terminal track, as the wire that I showed plugs into this slot right here, and then the wire can be fed out either side of these notches on the side of the track. We have our re-railer, which allows us to easily put our trains onto the track. Once again, another one of these pieces. Still not entirely sure what this is, but this pack comes with 4 of them. And then, once again, another short straight track as well. And let's see what else is in here. No, that is it. Everything else is filler in the box. So give us a few minutes to assemble the track into the oval and plug everything in. We will be right back. Okay, as you can see, we have our track assembled. It makes that full oval of 15 inches by 20 inches. I have this currently on a small baseboard that I was able to buy from Michaels. It is actually a tray style plaque holder type of thing that was only $15 at Michaels. I'm using the back of it as our baseboard. As you can see, the wire that is over here comes out of the terminal track and then plugs into the back of our power pack. We also have the power cable that goes into the wall as well for our power. We know that it is working with the green light being lit on the power pack. So we will now put a train on the track and test it to see how well the train runs. We will be right back. As you can see, Thomas is running around the layout just fine. The electrical current seems to be pretty consistent all throughout the entire oval, the entire layout. He is running with no stuttering, no slowing down, and no speeding up. Of course, as a reminder, the scale of this is not exactly correct, as this Thomas is an N gauge Thomas, and the narrow gauge HON 30009 is actually in HO or 00 scale, but runs on the N gauge spacing of the rails. When we get more equipment in that better represents that, we will be doing a review and showing progress on the build of this layout. The build of this layout will be based off of the Talaclyn and Corus railways, the narrow gauge railways based in Wales, as well as inspired by the island of Sodor, Thomas and Friends, and the Skarloey and Mid-Sodor railways. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, to like this video, and turn on the bell notifications so that when we upload new content and new videos, you will be informed right away and be able to be the first to view them. Thanks so much, and please look out for the next episode coming soon. Have a great day.